And let's press button. Hello. Yeah, for the first 10 people to subscribe, got the founder badge. Yeah, I have reshuffled a little bit because not everyone's around. So it might be the first like 20. Why did our sound just drop out? Did it drop out for you as well? Hi, Consti. But yeah, we're going to check out this game today. It looked really interesting, so I figured I give it a go. This is a demo as well. It's out. I found a bunch of cool demos. I don't know how long it is. If it's not long enough, I've got another one we were playing yesterday with Spike that is really cool. We can check that out. So we'll figure it out. I don't know how it's going to go. But again, we come up on my usual thing that I had a completely finished, released third-person game lined up to play that I'm actually excited to play. And I just prioritize first-person games. You had to find a badge from the start when they introduced it, so I guess I have to be one of the first ones. Probably. A note of work, I'm actually enjoying it lately, doing a lot of React and learning a lot of new things. That's awesome. First person is much nicer though. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about this apart from the Steam page. Oh, hey! Oh my god, hi! Hi Morgan, how you doing? I've only seen the Steam page, and one of the things that struck out to me is that this is the first game in a long while that is an automation game where you aren't about destroying the planet. This seems to be about colonizing a planet or terraforming it to make it habitable for your race. I assume it's human, we'll find out. Which I figured is nice, and it looks a bit, you know, it's a bit more cartoony than Star Rapture was. But here we are. I'm gonna check it out, see what it's like. Xenon is a desert planet with a large ocean dominated by a sustained storm of tiny metal shards. At the higher altitude, some radioactivity is detected. Not destroying planets, yeah. And I think there's a... Ooh, look at that. There's different planets. There are weather patterns that you actually have to care about and monitor and all sorts of things. So we'll see. We'll see. Save name. Hello?
I thought about going on an all-almond diet, but I realized that's just nuts.
You're nuts. Thank you, Morgan, for the 53. You guys are nuts. We have a sustained house cat. That's what we have. Let's go. Also, I have a headache, which is not cool. Welcome to the SkyFormer demo. Please don't hesitate to contact me on Discord if any issue arise, and you can also submit feedback through a form, links in the main menu. I'm a solo dev making this from scratch and want to ensure it's a fun experience. Not hello world, no. Note that in order to make a demo progression faster, some numbers have been tweaked and extra items will be provided to you. Lastly, don't forget to wishlist it on Steam. If you like it, thank you. Another solo dev, that is pretty cool. Setting up initial base, constructing headquarters. How you doing, Limo? Oh, that's a statement. Constructing sky base. Your mission is to terraform and prepare the planet for habitation for your creators. Okay. An automated system must be built to mine resources on the planet and convert them into materials with a pipeline of factories run by drones. The produced materials will be used to power a machine that controls the atmosphere and terraforms the planet. And done. Game over. Warning, be prepared to survive different types of weather along the way. Good luck. Onboarding. Follow the objective display that will appear on the left-hand side of the screen. Before you can terraform, the onboarding process will guide you through 3 essential skills. Not dying, creating a factory, and collecting weather data. That is pretty cool. Just wrapped up sprint demos. Got 45-ish minutes before the next meeting. Oh, I'm so sorry, Limo. I know that world way too much. Okay. WSD to move, shift to sprint, space to jump. Tab to open and hang on. Yep, this works. Yep. Tab to open inventory. All sorts of stuff. Take it for what it is. It's part of my job. That's it. I mean, if the teams are good and if the projects are fun, then it's a fun experience. Otherwise, it's not. We do have graphics settings as well. Not a lot, but it's enough. Amy just sent me a TikTok saying, well, my husband turned me into a gamer, and a person said, why did you do this to me? Another person said, out of love. Yep. It has an unstuck, which is really nice. Okay, there we go. You know what I really appreciate? In the sound settings, you can change the sound device. This should be a must-have. This should be a must-have in every single game. We try to make it not so serious, so everyone can feel like themselves. That's nice. We crack joke and get work. Yeah, that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Cool. Q, collect items from supply drop. Head outside the supply drop, following the flashing marker, access it, withdraw. Okay. I guess I go. Teleport to Skybase, I see. SkyFormer! I know. Okay. What is this? Access HQ info. The Skybase is located at altitude of 600 U in the center of the landmass accessible aircraft. So you see around the terraform engine, data center process, weather station data, and send rockets to space to collect terraform materials. Weather station, the HQ communicates weather data collected by weather stations with the Skybase. All weather stations must have a network connection to the HQ to operate. Network towers can be used to expand the network out from HQ. In remote locations, a network receiver can be built to directly connect the Skybase and build a network without an HQ connection. Okay. I don't know what any of that means just yet, but we'll no, we haven't discovered anything. Hey, that's not true. Charger meter on the bottom left. When you move around, your charge drains, and you will die if it runs out. There are many ways to restore your charge. For now, you can go back inside the HQ to recharge. Ooh. Interesting. So as I move, yeah, it drains. And if I come back here, it charged up. Interesting. And can I? Meh. I got one, just in case. By the way, if you can't tell, this is an extremely early stage game. We're not human, no. Early stage game, but I figured we'd give it a shot. Access supply drop. Withdraw only. Charging platform. Withdraw all. There we go, very good. Floor, slope up, healing station. Restores health with radiant gems. I found a charged gem. Okay. Build a charging platform. Open inventory and build a charge platform near the supply drop. It's a place to restore your charge by standing on it. Standing HQ also restore charge. Charging platform will be destroyed permanently if deconstructed. Make sure carefully choose a central location for it. Okay. What was that sound? Oh, my charge is depleting. I see. Well, let's put it right here. Inventory. Oh. Okay, we've got a grid. Boom. If needed, you can deconstruct and reposition almost anything you built at no cost by pressing X. The charging platform is an exception to this. Okay. And we charged up. Cool. Build a healing station. I can do that. Right? Healing station. Do I put it on the charging pad? Heck yeah. Because the radiant gem to heal. Oh, that's the red one. That guy. I wish Minecraft would add more mini bosses and bigger bosses. Yeah. But mind you, while I do this, I can't move my mouse, but I can move around. Some of your carried gems, such as the radiant gem you just mined, can shatter on death. Be mindful about what you are carrying with you. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. Collect items from supply drop. Oh, what is that? Didn't I collect them already? Oh, there's more. Oh, split stack custom, transfer all type. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Build an ore miner and power it. Can I do that already? I can. Let's see. Left mouse button build, middle mouse button adjust distance. Very cool. Oh, do I just pop it on here? I can't put it on it. Control toggle grid snap. Oh, optional grid. Very good, very good, very good. Can make one use drones to automatically mine ore, build next to an ore deposit. Up to 2 miners can be per resource. That is pretty cool. All right. Oh, hey, look. Boom. Okay, now we need to power it. And I've seen that we have geothermal power. Provides power to surrounding area, not colliding with other things. Defense system in range, can make 3. I just have to make sure never to show it on camera at work. Boom. It's been mighty. It's this one, monk. No, it says have a nice day. I need to go and charge. Oh, please. Okay, so one thing that I already know is that this thing doesn't have music. So what we're going to do is run our own. I do like that mug. All right, let me do this. There we go. I feel like I'm only one who appreciates Minecraft for not having more bosses or the other games, sandboxing or dungeon crawler. And I wouldn't enjoy it if I had to fight more bosses. But that's the thing, like, you don't have to, you can just choose to. And that's the thing, like, there's no choice to do more. Collect items from supply drop, alright. What is this? Factory, drone control tower, cargo drone. I think we're having some sort of a weather event happening. Mother-in-law tend to drink from it. Make sure you point towards all of us. Is there something in my eye? I don't remember that. Hang on. Hang on. I think we need to hide here. Storm warning. Thank you. I noticed. F. No operational weather station. Okay, what else do we have? It's right under my head. B. Drone route visualization disabled. Okay. New release of Rapture. They added more frames by removing details. No. This is a different game. Just waiting for the storm to settle. Can I go up into the sky base? Nope. Build a factory and configure a route to carry iron ore from the miner to it. Build the provided factory. Build and access the drone control tower to configure a drone route to transport iron ore from the miner to the factory. The factory should now be producing iron bars. You can press B to toggle route visuals. Cool. We'll do that once the storm is over. Which is now. Kinda want to put it here instead of there, just to see what happens. I'm not shopping on Amazon for Have a Nice Day finger mug right now. You should probably look up the Unt mug as well. All right. Let's see. Factory. How far does the power go? Let's do this. Okay, and now I need drone control tower, which can probably be... Why are you green? What are you colliding with? Okay. So now I go into this guy. Route management drone. Okay. We go from here to here. Set item. It was iron ore. Is it materials? Products? No, resources, iron ore. I think it's doing it. Save changes. And if I press B, drone visualization enabled. Did I actually make it work? I don't think I did. Hold, please. Select route destination. Capacity. Oh, how many do I need? Oh. Cargo drones. Oh, I see. I need to specify the amount of drones. I don't know. Let's do 3. Okay. This is really cool that you get like a little drone to mess around with. You don't have to Be on foot. Okay. Collect items from supply drop. What are you? Weather station. Thank you. I assume we need to build it now. Yep. Wrong button. Pop. Open and close the weather map. Oh, we have a dust storm warning. There's a destructive dust storm with hazardous conditions in the area. Travel with caution. Some buildings may require repairs to ensure stable operation. And then this is our weather report. Oh, that was the dust storm over there. I assume that this is where we are right now. Temperature is rising. Okay, observations. Metal storm. Okay. So the dust storm is going away. If I read this correctly. The wind is picking up. We might get that. But that's fine. Alright. Weather damage threat meter on bottom left of the screen. In addition to the weather map, there's a threat meter displayed on the current location. I see that. Acknowledge. What is this? Terraform Engine Command Center. For a single dev, a lot of thought have been put into this, yeah. It feels like they've designed a lot of the game, you know, on paper before sitting down and... Oh, this needs to be in Skybase. Hold, please. How can I not have that? There we go. The normal mug holds over 800 milliliters. Holy crap. I can only have an 11-ounce mug. Oh, I see what that sound was. We're almost dead. That's what fits inside of my coffee machine. Oh. 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 That's pretty cool. What is this? Oh. There's 7 minutes to prepare the planet for habitation through atmospheric terraforming. Each region of the world has a terraform rating based on its microclimate, which is based on its local geographic effect. The goal is to get the average rating to 80%. Plant species. Okay. You know, back to supply jobs. The graphics aren't amazing, but then again, graphics for me isn't a strict requirement. Right? As long as the gameplay is there, graphics are secondary. Mysterious rock. We're gonna eat it. Debris. What are you? Construction station, player upgrade station. Alright, alright, alright. I understand that this is a demo. But I would hang on. How do you get out of build mode? There we go. Repair plate. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I guess we grow this way. There. Construct miner and factory. Withdraw the iron bar being produced in the factory. In the storage tab, go to construction station and use the iron bars to build additional miner and factory. Aha! That's what I was about to say. Iron bar. Set output. Storage. Oh, there we go. Nice. What was that? Construction station. Here we go. Miner. I need to make a miner and a factory, right? Oh, what else do we have? Lighting tower. Network receiver, nuclear power plant, network tower. Oh, okay, alright. Hold to construct. I just want to make one. Thank you. I'm gonna make a factory. Thank you. Collect bonus demo items. Supercharged gem. More charge gems. Rocket power cell. Computer chip T2. Gas drone launch platform. And zipline tower? Heck yeah. Alright. Build miners at the bauxite ore and salt deposits. Build a chain of factories to automate aluminium materials necessary to construct the charging platform. Charge gems are necessary for a charging platform. They are found in the rocks you can extract in the local area. Construct a charging platform and use it to expand the area you have access to. Okay. So we need to find bauxite and salt. Do we have a map? We do not. We only have the weather station, but that won't show us what it is. I bet that and that is something. Would you agree? Would we know if I take the miner? Would it show? Because that was pulsating when I went closer to it. Now I would assume that if I'm running, I deplete more charge. Top Dog just going to try the demo. Awesome. What is this? I don't know. Hello, I'm the dev. Be lurking around. Thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging out. This is great. It's right up our alley already, as you can tell. Do we know what this is? Lithium. Probably not what I want. Okay, so... Huh? We're going to go and find what we need. I know, I'm here. I appreciate that you can actually dismantle and get the materials back. I do need to build another one of the miners and the factory, but I also have to come back for charge anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, everyone should try the demo. It's free. It's on Steam. How long have you been working on it? Also, do you think... Salt deposit. Is there a commando? No, but I should. Hang on, that is a good shout. Where's my bot? Also, where's my Steam? No. Shush Steam. Shush Steam. Seems like I'm right here. There. Exclamation point game, I think. 4.5 years. Made the engine and the art too, so that has made take a while. Oh my gosh, yeah. I bet. Miner here. Yeah, that's a good question. What made you want to make the engine instead of using an existing one? Geothermal power plant. It's a good thing we didn't use up all of the others. Now, what I'm curious about, we put this down here, but then we take the factory all the way back there. I wonder if we can set up a drone path on that distance. Yeah, the charge drain is brutal. You really need to be careful. You can't be sprinting around. Alright. Which one's the factory? Did I make one? I made one. There. Right. Here we go. Source. Root. I don't know, we give it 4. No items. Salt. They're doing the mining? What is this guy doing? Is this how the power is distributed? I guess so. Alright, so little drone is mining over there. I just love programming, and it's more satisfying to make it from scratch. And you get much more control over things. That is very true. This doesn't look good. Actually, we're alright. Need more drones. Construct additional pylons. Exactly. Let's see what's happening here. Configure the factory. Ah, maybe that's the problem. We need edit output item. What are we getting out of this? Did we pull a satisfactory and we don't need to factory the salt? Did I? Why is that an iron bar? Why did he become an iron bar? Visual. Okay, hang on. I know how to get answers. We need to craft the charging station. Which I can't make it. Consumables. Oh. Okay, charging. Aluminium plate, iron bar, charge. Oh, aluminium. We need to make aluminium. Oh, right. Aluminium plates to aluminium bars, but who makes the aluminium plates? Warning, dust storm. What happens if I stand out here? Only one way to find out, I guess. Player upgrade. This is what I want as well. These charge gems. That's pretty cool. Charge. Can I only have 3. We'll go and mine more. Health, mining, and movement. I want more charge. For science! Yeah, we're gonna stay here. How does this look on the weather map? Woo! I would assume that doing this in a traditional engine would have been a problem as well. It's definitely not something that you see elsewhere. If you build a roof for your head, you get protected from the storms. Nice. Well, I mean, we found that out inside there, but I don't know if I have the materials to build it just yet. I mean, to be fair, we have iron bars. Nothing's stopping us from making... Aha! We need aluminium. Aluminium's the answer to everything. Base deck. Storage unit, we should probably make one of those. A planter, very good. That makes sense. I never tried making any game engine. I'm thinking it required too much time, having to improving it, updating it. Yeah. To be fair, I think it's coming from other areas programming, because I'm a software engineer myself. As long as you don't want to reuse it for other games, it's fine. The problem is when you want to reuse it or have other people use it for something else and you have to maintain it for so many different reasons. Aluminium bar. Aluminium bar. Bauxite ore and so. Oh, there we go. Aha! Figured it out. Okay, let's upgrade my charge. That would be desirable. I didn't think that's the crystal that I need. I need the charge gem, which... Was it this guy? Yes. I started making an engine as a hobby for a while, then decided to turn it into an actual game I've been wanting to make. Then ended up quitting my job to make it. That is incredible. We were talking about this the other day with another game dev friend of mine, that we've had this drought of good games. Well, not necessarily good games, but unique games for a very long time. And suddenly, there's so many titles that are coming out from solo devs, partly because, you know, unfortunately they got let go in big layoffs, but there's so much creativity right now. And it's amazing to see. AAA is dead. It really is. It really is. One of the advantages of your engine is making specific games needs, so it's more efficient to develop. Yeah, it's definitely not a general purpose. Yeah, that's where I always end up failing, because a lot of things that I make, mostly web stuff or other kind of like back-end services or whatever, I always want to productionize it and give back to the community, release libraries, do all sorts of things, and then it just ends up eating my life. Let's level up. Awesome. I don't know what that meant for us, but we did it. All right, we need another miner. Did I make another one? No, I didn't, right? We probably need to put in a thingamabob too. This is a bit confusing here. Hang on. Because when I opened it for the first time, there was nothing there in the stored output. Alright, let's make a chest. I've seen one. Oh, can I not do this? Okay. I see how it is. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. See how it is? Is BF6 good? It's not something that I would play, but it's nice to hear that people are having fun with it. I need another miner. Right, we're looking for bauxite. Where do we go? Kind of want to go see what that is, but I mean, there's only one way to find out. Let's go. I don't want to run, and we have to turn back when we hit 50%. And this is going to be the world border. Oh no, it's just water. Can I use this to charge myself? I don't think I can. Alright, we need to go back. This is gonna be close. I really like the labels on top of the machines, and I know that it's a setting, but it's really nice. We're gonna go this way. With the first launch, it's full of micro shit, but right now a lot of OG BF YouTubers are all saying it feels like BF3 again. Alright. I don't think I've ever played a single BF game. Maybe I have. I was trying this out last night too. Where are you, Boomer? How did you find it? Is that where we're going? I bet you that's where we're going. Okay. We need to figure out how to get there. That can't be it. Great minds. Yep. There's another one that Spike and I were trying out yesterday, and I actually had a lot of fun with it. It's called Train Fort. Depending on how long this demo is, we might switch over today, but if the demo lasts, I last. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. We're gonna die here. Oh boy. Ah, come on! Yep. I mean, you know, this is a solo project. All right. Are we having a storm or is it just nighttime? It's just nighttime. What is... Is that our base? That's probably our sky base, right? So that's iron. That's salt. I would expect it to be here somewhere. Did you have any feedback for this project? Am I daft or is lithium the bauxite? Booty! I feel like Startup Chat just got downgraded to the graphics. I mean, I know they need optimization, but time. No, this is not Startup Chat. But it looks fun with a bunch of unique stuff in it. I'm very curious to see how those unique things play out. Let's go up the mountain. I'm just going to go and recharge in here. Oh, that pink one was the bauxite? The lithium that you saw with the requirement to upgrade them? Oh my god, okay. Fair enough. Let's go back. Thank you. Yeah, there's definitely room for improvement with the UX itself, but that is something that just comes later with polish. I know that. Can't be too harsh on it. You're doing great. It's been a very long day at work. But I was just looking forward to actually just playing something. This is a new game. It's out as a demo right now. If you want to play it, !game. Pretty unique. For once, you don't get to destroy the planet. You get to actually terraform it, save it, and make it your own. Do good. And it has a few unique mechanics in it, which is pretty cool. All right, let's put this down. Let's see how How do you build? You select tab, and then you select the machine that you want to put down. So now I'm going to put down a geothermal. And then just left click. Does it have multiplayer? I think it does. Snowballing. That's your department. I think it does. Oh, it is level up. I see. It is bauxite. Okay. Yeah, that confused me. Hang on. Gonna get out of the dust storm. With the current Steam Fest, there's Mars: The Last Exodus demo, and its banner has engines in the planet like Star Rapture. There's definitely trends. Like you can definitely spot some trends in the gaming world right now. One of them that is going to materialize very, very soon is the sky floating island, and there's a surprising amount of automation games that are coming out, which is pretty cool. How's our weather map looking? Build and manage your colony on Mars. In the sci-fi colony sim meets RTS. Harvest and optimize resources, survive dangerous natural threats. But your ambition to conquer Mars is awakened, an ancient threat. Raise troops, defend your colony, and turn Mars into humanity's promised haven. Interesting. I'm not a huge fan of RTS. I used to play a lot of RTS, but now I just don't have the patience to it. I just want to get on with it. It will eventually have co-op, but I'm going to release it initially as single player in early access. Just need to do a lot of playtesting to make sure co-op is stable first. Nice! I mean, let us know if you need some testing. I think quite a few of us have been involved or are involved. We can't confirm or deny behind the doors testing. And always happy to help. Drone controls. Okay, so one of the things, Booty and anyone else, is that you don't have belts. You have drones. And you can set up drones, go like bloop from here to here with like 4 drones and bring bauxite save changes. And then there they go. It would be nice if it would know the item itself, right? Like from this building, in this current configuration, the only thing that it can bring is bauxite. Well, it's fine. So now, we're making aluminium bars, right? Right. And we need to make aluminium sheets out of it, if I recall correctly. Where was that thing here? Aluminium sheets and iron bars. Yep. So I need another factory. Tab, click, click. And then we're going to tell this factory to make aluminium plates. The restricted item feature is optional. It will be automatically bring bauxite without it. Oh, okay. That makes life easier. Okay, cool. Hey, why didn't that save? Yo. What? Click that. Set output. And get out. Okay. And then we go... Let's try this. No. From here to here. One drone. Save changes. Aha! Yes, it works. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Storage, edit. Hello? Withdrawal. And withdrawal. Very cool. And then we go... I need 4 charge gems. Dang it. Hey, did this respawn? Do the gems respawn? I think they do. Did you form the sky? Shave it like a pretzel. Oh, that would be delicious. We haven't formed it yet. I only have 2 charge gems. I need 4. Gimme. That's a radiant gem. Anyway, give it. I need to heal anyway. Thank you. Did I take damage from the storm? Was that's why my health was down? I think so. I'm just not sure if that was my first encounter with the storm or this current one. Mysterious rock. Can I take the sky from you? Nope. You can burn the land and boil the sea, but you cannot take the sky from me. Boomer, I worked on 20 games, so if you need help with an issue, let me know. Oh, that's really nice of you, Boomer. Yeah, and Boomer's also an automation game veteran slash nerd. Deadeye! Coming in with a raid. Hello, everybody. What were you doing? I've seen you were playing something new today. How was that? Hang on. I can't recall the name of it, but I've seen it. Vetrus, hello, welcome, welcome. What was it? Facutory. That's a double entendre name, isn't it? How was it? How was the stream? Do we really not have any charged gems around? Was it chill? I need to check it out. There's so many good games lately. Snowballing, not sure if you were here when we started off, but I really appreciate the fact that you can select which audio device the game goes to. Especially for streamers or audio nerds like myself. It's really good. How to construct. Neat. But yeah, welcome in guys. This is SkyForming. I always have to think about the name. If you do exclamation point game, there's a demo currently. And it's a new take on factory automation, which is pretty cool. There's a bunch of drones and exploration and stuff. Alright, let's collect our loot. What is this? Tropical bush and debris. Alright. Plant a bush. Make a factory to create soil from the supplied debris. You can get more debris by extracting mysterious rocks. Craft a planter with the soil. Plant the supplied bush and harvest it for a chance to get DNA mutations. Now we're talking. DNA mutations can be turned into new plant discoveries once you build DNA processes later on. That sounds amazing. Smart cards like in Structure, but without the rails to get confused on. Sounds nice. No, this is not smart. This is point to point. You set up the routes from one to another, and that's it. They go back and forth. It's much more Factorio drones, Factorio logistic drones, basically. But in your control. You control how many, you control where. Wireless belt, basically. Yeah. Which is pretty cool. Plant. I assume I need a planter for that, or can I plant it? Find an empty planter to plant. Yes, because I've seen a planter somewhere. Is in base stuff? Healing station, shield station. Planter, large planter. Let's make this. What do you need? Soil. Didn't I get... Hang on. You can make a factory to create soil from debris. Aha, okay. Let's make a factory. One day I learn. Boom. I like the sounds. Alright, so it starts off as an iron bar from the get-go, so then you need to edit it and make it into your own set output. Yes. Storage. Go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, it needs a lot. I see. I think it's enough. So, can we make the planter? Planter. I can make the planter. Very good. And then we put it down somewhere. Where do we put it? Ooh. Here, nice. On corner? Can you corner? No, you can't corner. Then here you go. And bush. The sapling tropical bush is growing. Hold to remove. Not gonna do that. Is there combat exploration or all factory building? I don't know yet. Expand and build more power. Automate copper was faintly spotted in the northeast on arrival. Sorry, have to rush off. Doctor's appointment. Have fun. Have fun, Boomer. Use copper to construct new geothermal power plant. La 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 la. Okay, we'll do that. I don't know. I think the goal is to what we know right now is the goal is to terraform the planet, and there might not be combat per se, but there is a weather system, and you will have to weather the weather and figure that out. And let me go and show you what we're doing. We have a sky base. I don't know if we can actually see it from down here. And that sky base is responsible for the terraforming. I imagine that eventually we will need to make materials that we feed the engines with. We have this lovely sky base where we can see the progress of the terraforming and the vegetation, and we can do terraform stuff, which is pretty cool. I want to see if we can get here. That didn't sound good. That's an interesting weather pattern. It feels like the UK. It's going all around the place. Warning, dust zone. There's a destructive dust storm with hazardous conditions in the area. Travel with caution. Some buildings. Yeah. We're gonna go and make walls and stuff. Oh, so these guys do come back. Okay. Interesting. I assume this is how I'm losing health. This is how that's you losing health. Repair. Let's see. Repair plate. Toggle your repair tool. Use it. What's my repair tool? R. There's a bit of exploration, and one of the challenges is strategic surviving different kinds of storms. The terraform. Yeah. Yeah, I see defenses are needed. Middle mouse button, select. Ooh, tier 2, tier 1, tier 3. Oh, pretty cool. Oh, I see how that works. Okay. And then you can also upgrade yourself, which is cool. And then, what was this? Resource detector. Heck yeah. Oh, I don't have that. Why does that look like I can make it? Requirement not automated. Oh, so the requirements are automated. I just don't have them on me? Because I need the aluminium frame. I see. That's actually good to know. Yeah, I like that. Mini charge pack. Transport. Zipline. Oh, didn't we have these? Bidirectional. Hang on. Squirrel. This is the worst place that I could have put it. This is the absolute worst place I could have put it. This was meant for this. Waiting for the wire is too long. Yep. Alright, how do we use it? Use zipline. Woo! Oh, it does use quite a lot of energy. I wouldn't expect that. I would expect the zip lines to not consume energy. That would be the upside of using them. I assume that they use less than walking, right? Or sprinting. And it's faster. Yeah, but I was using energy coming down. So let's see. See? It is draining. It's not draining as much as you would run the distance for sure. Hold to harvest. Mutated DNA. And replant. Alright, alright, alright. You know what? We can put stuff in here. Alright, I got completely squirreled. What are we doing? Oh, I know. I need another factory. Welcome to the squirrel stream, everybody. This is going to happen and keep on happening. Yep, aluminium frames. Yep. Doing stuff. I might need to move this drone station. Hang on. Before we do that, we need to confirm that it needs aluminium bars or sheets or whatever. Aluminium bars. Okay. That's easy. Aluminium bar from there to here. Just one. Save changes. There we go. Oh, we needed 4 of these, right? I would love to see efficiency. Base zipline. A zipline that can be attached to the base. Now that might just be what we're looking for. Where was the thing? Resource detector. A base piece that helps locate resources using supercharged gems, useful when stuck. Okay. Do I just plop it here? I only have 2 supercharged. A rare gem obtained from mysterious rock that can be used for player upgrades. What can I use it for? Increases base movements. Oh, we're gonna use that. Of course. There we go. And then we're going to mine this and we're going to get a super rare gem out of it. Fine. This is showed us how the normal people do it. And we're going to invoke the streamer privilege. And we're going to get the supercharged thing. Alright. Fine. I know 3rd time's a charm. That's the saying. I get it. Yep. 3rd time's a charm. Wow, this goes very fast. I think this could be much slower. Although I don't know how much you need from it. It feels like it could be much slower. We're looking for copper. Detect. What was it? Northeast, right? How do we know? What did that do? Displays the direction. Did it display it? I wasn't paying attention. Northeast on arrival. North, east. I guess we go? Can I make some of those charge things? There we go. Alright. Oh. I also need a miner. And I also need power. Which I need power cells for. Oh, that's why? Wait, what? Use copper to construct a new geothermal power plant as a construction station for an expansion. You build logistical storages to support longer and more complex drone routes. Okay. But for now, I have a charging platform and I'm not afraid to use it. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go northeast. And we're going to pop down a charging platform. Do we do it at 50%? Or do we do it at 100%? I feel like 50% would be prudent, right? No, it's gonna be up there, right there. Yeah, we're gonna do it at 50% because otherwise bad things will happen. I can't trust myself to not squirrel away and not make it in time. So it's gonna be 50. We're gonna get a warning for it anyway. Right about here. And hello. Oh, this is interesting. Can I? Let's do that. Okay. Cool. I see copper. Now the question is, can I mine it myself? I mean, okay. We can put this here for sure. But now we need to power it. Okay. Do we might need to sacrifice one of our current power generators just to be able to do this. That's fine. Paint. We have a paint button. Oh, we need to repair that guy. Oh, we need to repair that guy. And then we move it. No, that's powering everything here. I think we don't need any more salt for the time being. We're good. All right. We go. Can we make it back to that platform? We should be able to make it back easy. I really like having a compass that we were really missing in Star Rupture. Would have done a world of good. I know, I know. Alright, so can we put this down somewhere here? Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. Warning, dust storm. You can't do anything about it. Not yet, that at least. And then we'll figure out how to deal with it. Oh yeah, my health is ticking. Ah, we run it. Does the compass match the map? So that's east. We don't really have a map. We don't have a facing. We just have a weather map. That's pretty much it. And east, yeah. Kind of. No, that would be north, wouldn't it? Northeast. East, where are we facing? Hang on. That's the salt. North. Yes. I mean, I would expect it to match, right? Like, obviously there's been a lot of thought put into the game. That would be a big oversight if it wouldn't. Split? Oh, it's a single click split. I like that. Right. I wonder if we can reach out. I don't think we can. I think we need another network provider. Too far from hub. Yep. Okay. I read about this. This is a true test. We need network tab. Expands the area for sending and receiving data for weather stations. That's not it. Network receiver. Logistical storage. A two-mer storage unit that defaults as logistical waypoint hub for drones. Oh, this is it then. I mean, there's only one way to find out what it does. What you do? Label, search mode, pipeline. When drones deposit to this unit, the item will go to the very end of the inventory. This allows item to flow through in the order they came in. To help preserve the ordering, drones will stop depositing if there's no free slots. Storage when drones deposit to this unit, the item will be stacked in the first possible slot. Useful for storages that are deposit only. Dude. This is awesome. But does that mean that I need to build another control tower? I think I have to. Drone control tower. There we go. And can I see the range? It kind of lights up green, doesn't it? Yeah, you can see the range of it. Okay, cool. And then can I see the range of the existing ones? That would be really neat too. Do I need to keep the existing one in range, I wonder? Oh, only one way to find out. Power in range. Awesome. I want to see if I can get stuff flowing from here back here somewhere. Apparently I can't cross borders. That's fine. That is fine. That's when the thing that we just made comes into play. Alright. I'm picking up what it's putting down. So for example, we put logistical storage thingamaboober here. And then we can set this into pipelined mode. Cooper. Nope. Nope. Right? This is really cool. I really like some of these concepts. Alright, so then we get that into there. 4 is enough. The one thing that would be cool to see here, and I think across the board, is the rates, right? The delivery rates. If I have 4, like obviously the number of drones will define the rate of transfer, right? If I have 100 here, then it would be, I don't know, 5 a minute, or if I have 1, it would be 1 a minute or something like that. I don't know, I'm just making crap up. But that would be the theoretical throughput of the drones. Now you would have to match that with the harvesting capabilities of the miner. So if the miner does 5 a minute, there's no point in putting more drones on it. You would be just wasting drones. It could be kind of like this meta game of having for you to understand and manage that. New fun news, they found another burned 5090, but instead of the power connector, the entire PCB just decided to irreversibly combust. Holy crap. Yeah, Nvidia is not having a good time with the 50 series. I've heard that the prices are going to be slashed. I'm curious if it's going to be anything sensible or still too expensive for what it is. Do I have a factory? Also, what is this guy? Whoa! This needs to go in Skybase. We'll do that in a minute. Only because of the upcoming Super Series, PlayStation will only get rid of the current inventory. Yeah. Factory. I mean, we have a thing going on here, so why not? And then copper bar, set output. Copper bar, copper bar. Capybara, capybara, capybara. And then we go from here to here. Wrong button. It's working! Okay, so we needed the copper bar because we needed to make something else. So I'm gonna make another factory. And we're going to put right next to that guy. I really like how the grid is snapping. And then we wanted to make power cell. So that needs copper wire. So we're gonna make copper wire first. Why are you like this? Do that. And then we build another factory. I would assume that in the finished game, or what you have envisioned, Snowball, you have multiple types of these factories, like not just one unit, but like the traditional like assembler and constructor and manufacturer and like all sorts of different tiers of machines that do stuff. Need plates there. And then copper wire there. And the rumored upcoming Super is no sensible upgrade whatsoever from the current cards. That's just sad. That is really sad. I mean, the 50 series is barely an upgrade from the 40 series, especially with the troubles that come with it. Alright, so we have the battery. So that means that geothermal... Oh, it requires 8. Okay, fine. Why are we so slow? Is it an input problem? It is an input problem. We can fix that. The 40 series also suffers a bit from the poor driver quality. I haven't had any issues, knock on wood. But yeah. We wait. Oh my gosh. AMD drivers have been rock solid this year, really? It's good to know. Withdraw, I've got 8. Alright. Power overwhelming. Heck yeah. Made one. Construct a rocket platform. Expand your factory to start automating silicon and coal. If stuck, build a resource detector. Help. Explore the remaining low elevation areas to find radioactive crystals. Construct rocket launch platform to launch rockets from the sky base. Rocket will collect terraform materials for you. Nice. Alright. Why are you green? I have the AMD Radeon RX 7900 XTX and drivers are very solid. Nice. Tab. Geothermal. Flop. Eat that. So, question that I'm going to find the answers to. Can we construct additional drones? My suspicion is that the answer is yes. Base structures. I kind of want to... That looks questionable. Door, elevator, elevator shaft. Ooh, we should make base stuff. Build and fly aircraft. Excuse you. Drone view constructor controls. A drone for an overhead view to more accurately reconstruct buildings that have radial effects. Hang on. Well, ain't that spiffy? I just wish that... Oh. Oh, this is great. Okay, fine. Oh, this is really cool. Control toggle grid snap. Select building. What is this? Automatically repairs nearby buildings. Heck yeah. Drone control tower. So this would allow me to go outside of the drone control tower's reach? No, it wouldn't. Interesting. So assuming you want to... I don't know how you want to build these. Alright, pretty cool, pretty cool. What's this? Nuclear power plant. Ooh, that has a big range. You know, we could technically just use one for everything here. If we do it well. Before we move on, well, the system defense automatically repairs nearby buildings. Gold, steel, repair drone. Drone control tower, logistic and geothermal power plant, lightning tower, weather station, network tower, networks and nuclear power plant. Base structures. Foundations. I don't want to build a bunch of these. How much of what do we... You know what we're going to do? I know what we're going to do. Do you know what we're going to do? I know what we're going to do. If I can find it. Can you believe it? This guy. And where do we put it? I'm gonna squirrel a lot. Are you surprised? Hello. Hello. I don't like it there. I don't know where I would like it. Maybe here. And then we're going to transform this into a storage. You'd be surprised if I didn't scroll around? Who wouldn't? Right, so we need aluminium frame. There. Just one. And then we need iron bars. There. Just one. And then we need aluminium plates. There. Just one. And then we need power cells. There. Just one. And then that's it for now? Heck yeah. Stuff. We're collecting stuff. Slowly but surely. I think we can help it along just a little bit. There. Right. Floor. Don't call me Shirley. Oh, I only made one. Well, I wanted to make more. It would be nice if you would get more from one make or one build. I want to try out what the foundations do. Oh. That's pretty cool. 28 outside at 9 PM. Yeah, that's not cool. And another floor. Oh, he goes up there. I see. Okay, okay, okay. It's not what I want right now. Oh, sword button. The sword button is always welcome. Now, wall. Glass wall, slope, 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 door, elevator. What was that? Tonk, tonk. Oh, we're getting a dust storm. Fine. Wall. How many walls do we need? Okay. Just want to see. Repair plate, aluminium plate. The plates look, I mean, plate is plate. But they look very similar to the floor. We don't have silicon yet. I think this means that I'm safe. Yeah, my danger meter goes up if I'm out of cover. That's pretty cool. Oh, shit. Danger, danger. I need a reparificator for sure. Give me that. I wonder if we roof up this entire thing. My energy bill, which is more like a spread payment for the expected year total, went from 45 euros to 125 euros in a matter of 2 years. Oof. And with solar panels? That's rough. That is rough. Listen, I don't appreciate how many times you're about to break. Stop doing that. I'm out of repair stuff. Can I repair stuff? Consumables. Nope. Terraform, transport, base tech. Base structures. Foundation floor. Interesting. Lamp. How do you make more repair plates? Repair plate tier 1. Am I blind? Repair plates are in the factory. That makes sense. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense. Product. Aha. And that's where the drone's at. Okay. Needs computer chip. Okay. And computer chip needs silicon. Okay, okay. This all makes sense now. Thank you. This needs aluminium plates. I know how to do that. Oh, look at that. This is pretty. Could do without bloom. But there's definitely not. The bloom isn't a problem, as it is in many other games. Right, so with that out of the way, what were we trying to do? What was the author trying to do? We need charge gems. Gem! It's radiant gem, that's fine. We still need those as well. I'm really getting into this. Like, as soon as you understand the mechanics, this is really cool. I mean, not that we weren't getting into it. The fact that you can't move the mouse around while you're mining is a bit strange, but it also makes sense. Weekend Dust Storms next patch. Eh. I don't know. I mean, you know, but it comes down to balancing. I personally like games that require you to actually do stuff. I never expect it to be super easy. Ever heard that song, fix one bug, 9 pass it all around, and then there's more? Yep. I'm sorry, Arblaine. I guess it all comes down to what you want players to do at the very beginning of the game. Because right now, while the mission tells me to go and explore and do silicon and do whatever, right now my focus is to make sure that the machines don't get destroyed. And I don't think that's a bad thing per se. What was the thing that I wanted to make eventually? Because that needs silicon and all sorts of things, doesn't it? If I could do something I don't know. Like if I could do something to slow down the rate of decay, that would be still not as good as actually going for the repair station or whatever it's called. That would be alright. Like, you know, automatic repairs nearby buildings. Could there be a lesser version of that? Also, this doesn't work, the storm defense system. There's only manual repairs in the demos, so they're mainly there to give an idea of how storms work. Beyond that, I think the manual repair can get annoying for some reason. Yeah, I can see that. People do get annoyed by them. But what I do think is the way that the game communicates that something needs repair is decent. Although it might be good if this health bar would show up without the repair tool if something needs attention. And I think it did that at one point. Am I crazy? There are also players complaining that the storms don't do enough damage. Yeah, you can't. That's the thing. Like, you can't please everyone. You will never be able to please everyone. So, make a game that you would want to play, and that's it. But what we learned from other games as well, it's much better to start out difficult and slowly reduce the difficulty, because if you do it the other way around, people are going to get extremely pissed. Yeah, I mean, a difficulty slider is not a bad option. Or one of my favorite love-hate relationships is Ark, because in Ark you have all of these settings values, right, for like difficulty or how many items you get from one harvest or whatever, and there's all sorts of multipliers that you can set. So if you're single player or playing on a server that you own, you can control your own experience. It's nice when the game has a sensible default that would work for the majority of the players. But if you can allow players to customize their own experiences, then even better. I really appreciated how Ark did it. It's like, you've got one is the factory default, and you can go below that, like 0.001 or 0, or you could go 100 times, and it's just a multiplier of whatever it's doing. Do the storms regenerate these crystals? I think that's what happens. Casual mode, that's nice. Yeah, because we have a lot of friends and streamer friends who really enjoy playing these games, but they either want to focus on the automation or the creative building, and they don't want to care about any kind of hostility whatsoever. I don't know if that includes weather. I would assume so. Right, I completely forgot what I'm doing. We made the repair stuff, and we wanted to go out and explore, and for that I needed more charging platforms. That's what we're trying to do. I don't have any special gems. Let's go and find some. Drink! That's a good shout. Cheerio. Yeah, easy, normal, hard is a good baseline. Yeah. But hey, if you have the system like Ark, then you can have content creators like best Ark settings, right? This is what you want to do if you want your game to be the best experience ever, and it will never work properly. Top 5 settings to set in... Why can I ever think of the name of this game? I feel so bad. SkyForming. Button. Alright, so... Silicon, that's what we need. SkyFormer, thank you. Actually... Oh, we can't do that because we need to supercharge him. Hardly know it. Yeah, blue gem. I had a long day, okay? For the first time ever, and this is kind of interesting, and I don't know if I can actually... Oh, I wish I could stream it. I can't stream it without doxing myself, which is really annoying. Because it would be a very interesting thing to do. I'm forming the sky. Yes. I'm setting up an automation pipeline that involves a bunch of AI, and it's very interesting. It's parsing images into structured data. And the images can be all sorts of different types. And I'm just building out an entire pipeline of like image manipulation and then OCR and then all sorts of other stuff, which is pretty exciting. It's also super frustrating. I need someone to stream how to set up basic automation pipeline. Point of knowing what to do would be very beneficial. Yeah, I can do that. I can actually do that. We could do a stream like that. I'm working with AI Playwright and MCPs to automate integration testing based on Azure DevOps test cases and developer pull requests, make live QA slightly simpler. That is exciting as well. I haven't played around with MCP stuff just yet. I do want to do that. It's so weird that for me, in my brain, I'd rather give AI the ability to write code and I write the tests to make sure that the thing works the way I want it to work than vice versa. MCP is here to take DOM snapshot of the site. It is testing, so it's more deterministic. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Being a single self-taught dev in a company where relying on external knowledge is evil because we do everything ourselves is difficult. Oh god, that is not good. I'm just... See, I can... Oh, maybe I only see the damage bars right when they get damaged. And then eventually they go away. Yes. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know if that's useful. It would be more useful to see the damage bar. Maybe you could set what your tolerance level is, right? You can say that, show me the damage bar if the damage is below 50%. And then it would be permanently there, so that you know that you need to go and fix it. It has been 12 years of my professional life that I don't miss. I keep on being roped into, well, trying to get roped into fintech, and I deny it every single time. Oh, banking is not... I know. I'm happy to externally consult for a short amount of time, but that's it. I've helped set up engineering teams for banks and financial institutions externally. Like I help the recruitment company go like, here's a crack team that can go and do the thing. Goodbye. Second worst thing, medtech. Yep. I almost quit IT altogether because of finance and tech. Yeah. I had relatively good experiences with meteorological technology, met tech. I've been in that for a while, and oddly enough, military R&D was really fun. I feel like at this point, I have to put this down. I just realized we never came to this shiny thing. Honestly, Consti, there are many, many days when I'm like, I should have been a carpenter or a plumber. Radioactive and unstable, requires mining tier 3. Alright, I can do that. Looks really cool. Supercharged gem! Not sprinting is torture, but I'm doing good. Should have been a baker. Cakes don't talk back. No, the cakes don't. The customers do. Sprinting uses the same amount of charge? Aha. Thank you. That's interesting. I would expect sprinting to use more. Caps lock? That's not caps lock. That is a good shout. Right, what did I want to do? I wanted to try this. Okay, we tried this before, and it didn't work. Well, I didn't understand what it's doing, so I'm just going to do it. Detect. Southeast. Oh. You actually have to read what it says. Okay. Shout to go faster. Exactly. Right, let's make another charging pad. Are the keybinds customizable? I think they are. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. No, I messed up. How do I reset? I want to reset. Hotbar. Oh, hey, we have hotbar. Was that always there? Good job, Meza. You're okay, that's fine. Can you tell me what is not default here? Wasn't the grid snap control? What was the grid snap? Yeah, I changed the grid snap to escape, and then I changed it to control. But I feel like I've done something here as well. Looks the same as your new instance? Alright. Oh, repair is R. And what's the use laser to build? Is that left mouse button? Okay. Yeah, I when I clicked, so okay, let's try this. So I want to click to change the button. How do I not do this? I realized that, holy crap, I don't want to change this. And now I also don't know what the original was because I'm a moron. That is how we set it to escape. Right? Oh no. Okay. Oh no. I am completely broken. I am completely broken. Hold on. Right. Time to find the config file. F E Q. You can delete your settings file to reset it. Okay. Can I exit to... You can't even exit to desktop. Can I delete it while it's running? I'll have to. I tried that, Consti. That was the first thing I tried. Alright, I need to find where the... Where do the settings live? Alt F4 will save. Smart. Alright, let's play with this a bit more. Controls. Nope, I can't press escape on it. Alright. Alt F4. Yeah. I'll fix this stuff today. Yeah, I think this one's important. Like both the cancellation of changing the button, and it would be nice to show the old value. Like, hey, this is what you're setting it from. Morgan! Thank you for inviting Snowballing into the family, the house. I can't... Just leave me alone. SkyFormer. Words are hard, I know. Had a long day. To be fair, you could... instead of a TXT, this could just be a JSON. Since it's a JSON file, it might make other stuff... I don't know how you want to play with mods or whatever. But we can fix it here. Is there anything here that would... docs anything? Oh God, why am I like this? Let's see, what did we set? I know that I could delete this and then everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, how do you not have... How do you not have the dev badge? You should have a dev badge. We're playing your game. Look for escape. Yeah, you're right. Escape, I see. Well, it was main. And it should be mouse left. And I want to look for mouse left. And this is escape. Exit a system menu. Escape. Yeah, I know. It's the... I think this is the translation system as well. Or something along the lines. Let's see if we fixed it. If not, we can always delete it. So I had an issue, by the way, snowballing. This is the main reason why I joined the Discord even before playing the game, is that when I launched the game, it just didn't launch. And I read a thread on Discord where you said to uninstall and install it again, and that worked. Live re-engineering of the game with the dev present. That. All right. Escape worked. Controls work. Awesome. I fixed it. Water empty. That's a good shout. Cheerio. All right, so we needed to go southeast, right? That was the thing. Do we have a charging platform? We do have a charging platform. We have another 5 charge gems. Well, let's put it to good use. And then... here's a question. Can I construct... Can I construct out of materials that are in... What in the world was that sound? In this? Probably not. Hang on, hang on. That is coming from the game. If I sprint. Is that normal? I didn't have that before. Oh, in the bug tracker, there's a thread called "Unable to start the game." There's actually 2 of those. This feels like sprinting sound. Did I break the game? I feel like I broke the game. If I press caps lock. Yeah, that ain't right. Hang on. Hang on, we'll fix. That would be on brand. Yes, it would be on brand. Let me go verify the files. Yeah, that's it. A static when I sprint. All files are validated. All right, let me delete the save file. That's the only thing that we changed, right? And the only thing that I changed in the settings is the music volume to 0. Right. We got these very cute jumping spiders in our house in a few days, but they always end up drowning themselves in our toilet bowl. Oh no. Okay, so. Settings, sound. Okay, so another piece of feedback. And this is a very, hang on. A very streamer feedback. I would love to listen to game music on stream, but then I need the game music to be continuous. That's it. Yep, it fixed. Let's upgrade before we get out of the area. Upgrade, repair, same difference. Sort, repair plate. I feel like the repair bar could just disappear when it's full. Yeah, would be nice. Okay, that looks good. And that doesn't have a health bar. Can I go and check on these? Ooh, power, power, power. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're not fine. We're gonna eat one of these things. Binds to hotbar. Oh, that's fine. Right. Right. Oh, sugar. That was close. That was close. No, we're gonna go up that way in a minute. It took me 2 hours to realize that we have a hotbar. That is incredible. Ooh. Spoolpair. I bet that's where we're going. That also sounds on brand. Shut up. You're not wrong. I don't appreciate how correct you are. Oh, apparently we... Oh, that's fine. Whoa! We're in some sort of an iron storm. Maybe we don't go there. Well, these are the ones that we can't... Well, we can dismantle, but then we don't get the items back from. Fine. Can we... Did I make another miner? Oh, no, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Alright. We're just gonna go. Minor inconvenience, exactly. I really want to play with the blue crystals, but that is energy that I don't have right now. We're using for movement. NVIDIA Studio upgrade, yay! There's something. That looks like coal. That's coal. Not what we were after. Well, we were after coal as well, but I wanted to have quartz first. Oh well. Right. I would love to go that way, because I think we live that way. But at the same time, this is where we have our power. Charge gem. Oh, these are all charge gems. Charge! We need as many as we can. This is where all the gems live. Supercharged gem. Radiant gem? Sure. I think we probably need to clear this atmosphere. Oh, I need to go... Morgan! Eta, restart your verb. How you doing, Ada? Doing pretty well, good. Also, Morgan, how's the volume without compression? Music should be on the loud end, but just for you. I feel like I need to... Hang on. I'm kind of curious, because it's very difficult for myself to know. There's just no way to monitor this crap, which is horrible. And I'm very curious to know how the sound is, so give me a second. There is a problem with the input lag not being long enough. Oh god dang it, hang on. It should be alright. Should be alright. Okay, what do we need? So we need a bunch of things, right? We need to expand our drone network. We need to put down storage boxes in the middle for the drones to hand over. We need to have miners. We need to have power. And we need to have charging pads. Miner power, that's one each. Charging pads more. And then the delivery stuff. And we also need the drone network controller. Yeah, we need a bunch of stuff. Miner. Geothermal. And more geothermal. And then we need a few of these. I need a charge gem. Does it sound nice if I turn on the comp, be pumping? It's not bad. The only thing is that with it's very difficult to monitor my own voice as well, because even though I hear back the main mix, I also hear or feel myself talking, so I don't always only hear what's going through the mic, I hear what's going through my head, which is terrifying, trust me. Things that people who don't stream will never fully understand, yeah. A working audio present, yeah. It's rough. What's really fun is when you have about 100 milliseconds lag. Yes. It's lovely. Alright, do we need to repair anybody here? No. How does the game work when... Yeah, you start interrupting yourself. So, if I'm not around, do buildings still get damaged? Because I wouldn't be around to even notice that they're getting damaged. That's... Caps lock is not part of my core competencies. The only way I can monitor is if it's through my soundboard in real time. Yeah, that's how I have it. And it does complicate a lot of things, but it's one of those things that I am not willing to give up on. Alright, let's go! I kind of want to go this way. kind of want to make more of these, by the way. Can we do that? There's no reason not to. Squirrel! I mean, it does make life much easier, doesn't it? Especially when we have infinite amount. Oh, does it only go from one to the next? You know what? I'm okay with that. But then that means we're going to place this down here and then go and charge. Whoa. Intrusive thoughts are happening. Okay, we'll fix this. Right, chat? Right? Everything's fine. And the players swim? I doubt it. It might be a Stuckosaurus. Let's see what we can do. Well! It was nice knowing you all. System, huh? Alert! Water is damaging! No shot. I'm trying not to die. To die or not to die? That is the question. Not colliding with other things. Your face is not colliding with other things. Unstuck is dead. You die when you unstuck. Oh, we might do that. And jump doesn't work. Oh! Oh! Alright, right. How am I alive? Sheer luck. There's a rotate. Wasn't there a rotate? Right, my button. No! Damn it! Some gems have been shattered. Oh, that's fine. Okay, I thought I'd lose everything. Manly help. Manly yelp, yep. Everything's fine. This is the button that I wanted to press. Right. I'm glad we didn't panic. I did learn something, by the way. I did learn that we're not thinking in portals just yet. What didn't I have? Thank you, Morgan. Much appreciated. So what I learned is that I'm an idiot, but at the same time, what are you? Radioactive crystal. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing, actually. Why am I randomly losing health? Because I'm in a storm. I'm not in a good way. Also, that purple stuff. Should probably go back to safety. At least it's not a radioactive storm. Not yet. Dig a hole to safety. Ah. Yeah, that is big storm. The zip lines are satisfying. That's why. Right mouse button pan. Needs a solitaire Tetris clone in the base to pass time, right? Right, we need to go and heal up. Can we upgrade health? Yes. Mining? Not yet. What do we need? 2 charge gem. We could do that, right? Gem, I got one. That's radiant. It's charged. Any good trans Tetris remixes? That's probably plenty. There we go. Are we good? Can we finally go? Scope creep. Kind of want to go over to that little island. Seems like it's a place of interest. But we also don't need these here anymore. Cool. I am in some sort of an ionosphere or something. That's why I'm losing health. I'm definitely not supposed to be here. But there's only one way to find out how far the wrong one! This is where all the gems live? And this is definitely not where the silicon's at. Like, we know that for sure. But at the same time, I'm curious. We're gonna risk it for a biscuit. What are you? Ah. I don't know what it is. I can't know what it is. This is not allowed. What is it? Hang on. It was telling me something. Graphite deposit. All right. This is not for us, is it? I'm in the wrong. I'm about to die. Which is fine. We got this. I believe. I believe, I believe, I believe. I don't believe, I don't believe, I don't believe. Well, this is a quick way to get back to base. Oh, come on! So close. So close. So close. Okay, fine. Be that way then. We need more zip lines. Do I need to craft more? I need to probably craft more charge stations as well. Which I can't. Zip lines I can. All good, everybody. All good. I really appreciate a sort button. Hi, Bonsai. This is new game. New demo that I found. It's really fun. There, where's it lined out? Go. How you doing? Were you pool partying? Not today, was really a treat yesterday. Today to my grumpy parents, with my grumpy self shopping to Cooler Mall. And that is something that has to be done. At least you got to cool down in the mall. Right. So we were supposed to go northeast. This feels like it might be it. This feels like this is gold. I wonder if I can put down a miner. The answer is no, I cannot. We're not close to a resource. Okay. How do I undo that? Right. I do want to hoover these up. Fine, I'll charge. But then, if we can't do anything here, then we're going to zipline this way. Throat stopped hurting, that's good. Alright. So this is coal, yeah? I mean, it looks like it. And then we're gonna see if we can find silicon that way. Yeah, this is coal. Okay, so a minor detail. And then we geothermal power plant this somewhere here. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this game that are so well done, very well thought through. Very good job with it. Oh, you know we have to. This is gonna hurt. This is very much hurt. Owie! Owie! Oh, we won't make it back to the charging pad. I can use this. Use that. That did no charge whatsoever. Hello? Is that a bug? It said metal storm. Ouch. Solo dev? Yes. Solo dev in chat. So if you guys have any questions, we'll try and answer, and if we can't, then we have a chance of knowing. Unless it's spoilers. Oh, I got a supercharged gem. We might be able to set up a resource detector here. Oh, I can't craft it. Yeah, I didn't even read bonsai, if that makes you feel any better. So, by the way, if anyone just joined, we're looking for silica. And we haven't found the silica node yet. And it's supposed to be here somewhere, unless, and it's completely plausible, I looked for coal instead of silica. Hotbar? Oh, that I'm out of charge nodes? It's interesting how it allows me to still do it. You know what? We're gonna go back. Oh, that, yeah! The thing is, like, it first took me a bit aback that there's no crafting on your person. But at the same time, I do appreciate that I have to come back to use this machine. To me, this is good. Silicon. To the north. Interesting. Yeah, I was going the wrong way. Okay. Not surprised there. And I'm out of zip lines. Hey, at least we found the coal. That's not a lot of zip lines. Well, it's going to take us to an extent, and then we'll figure out the rest. Hydrate, that's a good shout. Cheerio. This is north. Okay, fine. I understand. I think we need another charge platform as well. Can I make more? Heck yeah. I need health. Requires radiant gem. No! Good thing we have some. I probably need another one. So I could totally pack this in my pocket. Maybe that's what we're gonna do. Unless it needs power from a power station. Another dust storm. Dang it. Honestly, I wouldn't nerf the dust storms. I might nerf the frequency of them. Maybe not, who knows. Maybe I'm just not geared up enough to last in them. Let's see how repair... Oh, yeah, let's go repair stuff. Is it a big map? I don't think so. We don't... No, we haven't been all over the place. And the main story is that you need to terraform the planet to make it hospitable. So that metal storm that we ran into, for example, I would expect that that is part of the terraforming gameplay. And that we can terraform the planet to not have the metal storm. And that's how you get access to more areas, for example. Oh, shoot. Now, some of the things on the left-hand side, you can see the top bar that is moving right on the chat. It is my energy, because I'm a little robot, and I need my energy to recharge. And if it depletes, I die. And I also have health. If that depletes, I die. And then under that is the storm indicator, like how much damage the storm is going to do. Right now, it's, you know, not that much. The metal storm was full up, that bar. Yeah, you respawn after death, you lose some of the gems you had, but that's about it. I've seen some people on the Steam forums complain about death being too punishing. I don't think it is. Or I don't know if if that's been fixed. Yeah, 46 Celsius. It's not like summertime where I grew up. Almost my room temperature. I had a meeting today, and we started off the meeting, everyone, you know, talking, and everyone's moaning about the weather. And people were saying how they weren't able to sleep because of the heat, and, you know, everyone was rough. And then someone joined, someone new, external to the team. They had their camera on, so everyone started turning their cameras on. And it went through my head that after that conversation that we just had, I should probably take my hoodie off. Yeah, I don't know why during the daytime the AC was going at it. Yeah, I genuinely can't complain. It's a blessing. Right, north. I wonder if... Oh, maybe that's where... Oh, oh, look, I went every other way. So typical. So bloody typical. Who's surprised? It was in the last place you looked, yeah. Is there a way to lower the grid? I don't think there is, right? I get cold sitting on my desk if the room is 26. Wow. It feels like the grid is fixed, which is probably not a problem. Right, that's still not the crafting menu. Minor. And then toggle grid snap. There we go. Right. Now hear me out. Is there a world in which we can use one geothermal to power them all? There is. Boom. So then... One fixed grid for the world. I just like to be simplified like that. Yeah, the one thing that I was trying to understand is, can I switch between the planes of it, right? Or maybe by looking at it. Yeah, that's fine. If I look hard enough, it'll do it. But I can't go further up by scrolling. That's what I would do. Scrolling could choose the elevation. Or the distance is what, I don't know. Distance from player in the direction that you're looking at. Speaking of charging pads. Drone control tower. I think this would work here. Right. Effort that goes. Perfect. I feel like things like the charge pad would benefit with double density in available Y level options. Double the density in available Y level options. Yeah. Oh, please. You did phrase that very weirdly, but I think I understand. Not entirely sure. I think that's good here. Right. Alright, hang on. How far can we go with this? That way, all the way. Right to the end of that. Okay. Oh, I see. But that would probably be true for all these buildables, right? And anything that's thin. But then if you do it for everything that's a buildable, then you just have double the dense grid to begin with. And then you need to redo all the prefabs and whatnot. So, I don't know. Alright, I think we're doing a dump, but that's on brand. Let's put this here. Take coal from there. Okay. Hello? Is this too far? We've taken it too far, chat. I feel like this should work. Okay, anyway, we know what to do. You've gone too far this time, Meza. I have. Yeah, I mean, you can probably build around it if you have the materials, which I don't. Right, you can make it pretty. That's up to you. I just haven't been focusing on actual base building yet. Like, you're probably supposed to make these guys look good. By the way, did you guys see that the average playtime on Star Rapture was not enough cargo drones in inventory? Did I use them all up? Or did I die with? Did I lose them when I died? It's fine. We can make this work. Directions that way. Would be cool if the zip line's connected for a uninterrupted ride. Is that a thing you want to do, Snowball? You have to figure out how to traverse or how to make the character go around poles. I mean, maybe if on the top it would be a hook and then the line. Oh, did they? Okay, I missed that. Completely missed that, sorry. I strangely don't mind these when you get off at strategic stops. Let's go collect some silicon because I think we need to make more drones. What I'm curious about is how we lost all the drones. Like, they probably ended up in the miners and the geothermals or whatever. It just wasn't really evident that that is happening. Because I thought I still had a few. You're lying! This guy was lying. Oh, no, it's not lying. Okay, cool. You need to go, my friend. Oh, there's no way to power both at the same time. Fine. Someone place these in the correct positions. Ooh. Can I get last week's weather back, please? 20 Celsius was good. Yeah, that would be good. Down to 10 for you, Bonsai, now? That's good. I'm still gonna run out of energy constantly, yeah. When you hear that did-did-did, and you turn back. Oh, in my game. Ah. I kind of want to stack. You know, we didn't even question it because it's so normal for all of us in chat that things stack to 64. But it's a nice nod. .64 is the default stack size. It is. It must be Java. I mean, from what I've seen, it is Java, isn't it? Doesn't feel it. Makes sense in terms of bits. It really does. Especially if you're a computer. A robot like I am. If you don't believe me... The 256 would have made more sense. Nah, then you're not incentivized to automate the storage or whatever. This is good. Well, Minecraft also knew what they were doing, although they had way fewer items when the limit came around. And there's still no proper way of automating. And I've seen a TikTok about Minecraft, and I got debated. Like, for the first second, I thought that it's real. Someone made a battering ram block out of goat horns, which could break blocks. I was like, finally! And then I realized that it's not real. It's fine, let's hope this is enough. Alright. Do I want to travel in this weather? I kind of have to. It would be a mod I'd use, right? And as you expect, it was hooked up to pistons and it would break the blocks. It was nice. And it felt right. And they were, oh, finally, goat horns are useful. You can do this. Oh, cool. Stack size is 10 or 1,000. Take it or leave it. Fair enough. This looks nice. I wish I could mine. Do I have another miner? I don't think I do. Okay, fine, let's go. Okay, fine. I also want to pick up these gems. Because we need to make more charging pads. Tried to make most things powers of 2 like recipes just because the numbers work out better. And if you split them in half, your inventory, you can keep splitting until once. Yeah. $64 is a good size, especially. It also feels familiar, right, for all the Minecraft players. Do you have a different playlist today? No? It's the usual. I haven't even updated it in a while. I need to do that. I just need to have some time to sit down and go through the usual collections process. The problem is with the song selection process is that I need to be listening to mixes and not being distracted by whatever I'm doing so much that I forget about the fact that I'm listening to mixes and I should be recording or finding the songs that I like. And usually what happens is that I get into coding or gaming or doing whatever else I'm doing, and like 3 hours later I just realize, holy crap, I listened to a bunch of things. I don't even remember what I listened to, if I even liked it or not, let alone I didn't register anything. Alright, I'm right here. Ibuprofen. Woo! Looks like we arrived at the right time. Twitch messes me on the regular too. I type too fast for their crappy servers or code, haven't decided which one. So it loses characters pretty often. Yeah. I usually hit enter before I type my last character. Sometimes it reinitializes the input fields when I start typing, so I lose the first 2 to 20 characters. Yep. Yeah, I can't see that sucks so much. I still find things that I lost in my recent drive failure. Which wasn't a drive failure at all, it was just brain failure. Which makes it even worse. Right, we need drones, and we can get drones in the things factories. There's computer chips. Computer chips need silicon, which I have. And it needs copper wire. Copper wire. Computer chip. Not enough oh, you son of a... Why did I expect that to work? We're manual crafting, chat. You know what? We can free that up. We don't need any more power cells for now. Head back up onto USB. Setup that I even removed, but both failing at the same time is not something I prefer. Yeah, that's not cool. I need another factory. Factory. My face. Thank you, construction bots. You're amazing. An aluminium plate and computer chip. I got that. Aluminium plate, which is probably in the storage. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Computer chip. I have tier 2 computer chips. Would I use those? Repair drones. Used by store defense system. I don't have store defense system, so this is what you get. Computer chip. That. Okay. So now we go computer chip cargo drone 1, and then here to here, but we set item to aluminium plate 1. Save. Hydrate. Cheerio. I feel like this is pretty well paced. Heck yeah. Okay, now we can use these to go copper wire power cell, just 1. And then cargo drone to storage. Route already exists in the opposite direction. So can I... Excuse me? Hang on, what's happening here? Can I add multiple items? But I want to go from here to here. That should be valid. What am I doing wrong? When was the last time you updated your offline backups? I don't have the NASs for them. I've got a NAS that's running on RAID that has a bunch of the backups, and then that backs up into the cloud, which also versions. But I'm also adding another NAS that will be another local offline backup, basically, in RAID. Roots can't be bidirectional, you have to build extra storage. That's what I figured. But then we break this and go from plate to drone. And then we go from drone to storage. Is there a place... So if I store my drones in this storage unit, can they work? I guess what I'm asking is, can I store these drones centrally and just use them across the map, or do I have to have them in my pockets? Yeah, I definitely wouldn't make the UI. The only way it wouldn't make... I don't know. Because this goes back and... Oh, not that UI, the management UI. Yeah. Have to be in my pocket, okay. That makes sense. We need many more of these guys. But I guess this is fine for now. Such as silicon, explore remaining low elevation areas to find reduced at tier 1, construct like a launch platform. I do like the distribution model here, where a single output can connect to multiple other inputs. Yeah. $16 computer chip, steel beams. We're not making steel beams yet. Right. Yeah, we need more drones. Another Space Factory game. Indeed, it's a really good one. Exclamation point game. I know that I asked, but I haven't read the response, and that doesn't mean that you haven't answered, Snow. Do you plan on having different tiered constructors? So not just one factory block, but like something that is making tier 2 items or tier 3 items that gets a bit more expensive and complex. Also, I wanted to see that the F9 to toggle factory layer, F10 to toggle screenshot mode. That's F12, F10, no UI. Really nice. And F9. I almost feel like the label could be where this light is, although I think that's the process indicator. So whenever it's doing something, yeah, that's the process indicator. How you doing, DCD? Dust storm. Woo! By the way, the caps lock is wasted on me. I'm so used to holding shift that I just hold it anyway. Oh, I can have tier 3 mining. Heck yeah. Is it faster? Right now it's mostly all combined into one factory. Wanted to simplify a lot of automation aspects in general. One of the goals of this game to make a more casual factory builder. That less engineering and more survivally. That's fair. I think you're nailing that. Cinderbin spent 30 minutes doing work. Yeah, I genuinely don't mind that. We've got a bunch of hardcore... Do we have a bunch of hardcore engineering games, though? The only one that actually does what it's supposed to is Factorio. I finished work at 5 and should not have gone back. No, you shouldn't have. DSP? Maybe. I actually need to go back to DSP. I wasn't in the right mindset or headspace when I tried it. I'll probably give it another go. COI? What is that? Oh, Captain of Industry. I see. Yeah? I actually should look at that as well. We're not getting enough drones. Did I mess up something? Is there some sort of a priority? No, we're not getting... Oh, of course. We need to automate silicon. And that one has trains. Alright, let's go and bring silicon in. I think we have enough to keep it trickling. We have to, because this is it. Signless trains that work. Oh my good god. I don't mind the signals. I really enjoy the signaling gameplay, especially when it works like it's supposed to work in real life. Factorio's signaling is good. How far does this go? You want it right before that. Okay. Man, I both want to play this game more, and I also want to show you guys Train Fort. And it's also like the end of stream time. I want to set this up, and I might show you guys Train Fort. Just like half an hour or something. Famous last words. There's always tomorrow, but I don't want to stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is not a stream day. Mainly because it is Intelligent Waveforms week. And I need to deal with Intelligent Waveforms. Did I not put down a drone tower here? No, I did not, did I? I can't see if this is a... Let's see. Perfect. Perfect. All right, we go you, 2. We can do 3. No, I can do 2. Snow, this is a good game. Even just the demo. We're having fun. We spent 4 hours just having fun. And then we connect from there. Reuse that guy. Actually, not yet. We need to edit that to be copper only. And then from there to here, we have 2. We've done a bunch of EX. We will play more. Next stream is Thursday. I kind of want to continue. Is there more? Can we squeeze out another 4 hours of whatever's remaining? I would love to. Because we haven't even touched coal yet. I mean, we've unlocked it, but we haven't touched it. And then we take that into here. And we set the item to silicon. There. We haven't even messed with the DNA samples. We haven't done like a lot of things. I think that we can give this another go on Thursday. Wrong! Oh, man, I need the computer chip. Wrong path. You can definitely get several more hours. Nice. Heck yeah. That's what I like to hear. I haven't even built anything really, as in a base. Yeah, we'll give it a go on Thursday as well. But yeah, it's Intelligent Waveforms week, which means that I need to make my DJ podcast by Friday. And it's usually a lot of effort. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Right, did we automate this? Come on. Give computer chip? Heck yeah. There it is. Awesome. That is cargo drones automated. Now, next we're going to run into the problem of limiting storage and crafting, right? Like, the way that we've set it up is we're going to run out of space and then something's not going to be made. So eventually we would create storage units for all of these independently. But yeah, we'll have to do it. All right, let me save this, and I just quickly want to show you guys that game because I've been having fun with it. And it's also a free demo. Anyway, this is a free demo as well if you want to give it a go. Definitely, you know, A, wishlist it, and B, give it a go, give some feedback. And thank you very much for hanging out, Snowballing. It was very fun. Let me do this. Exit to desktop. I really want to play more, but it's getting late. And then all the things I need to do. Hold, please. Switch. I'm going to end the YouTube stream as well, so it doesn't pollute the game. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks. Bye. If you're on Twitch, stick around.